Hey, world, what's going on? This is your girl, Queen Aishah, and thank you for joining me for another dope episode of I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. So we missed, I think it was the week before last, so we are catching up. So we got a lot of great information and a really special dope guest who is one of my hearts. We're going to have a really fantastic time. We're going to jump into the Queen's Quickie. So let me share with y'all, because it's Black History Month, so it would only be right if we give you some Black history. So Katanya, my producer, shared this one with me today. Did you all know that the doorknob was created by Osborne Dorsey? And it was first called the Dorsey knob. He's a Black man, so that would only let you know the phrase would only be created by a Black person. Let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Because I said she give me my material. Okay, now, unless y'all was under a rock or you was just born like today, you know that Usher had a concert and it was a football game during the concert. It was totally amazing. I mean, like, who would have thought? Usher shut it down. I am still high off of his performance, okay? He brought the A to Las Vegas, and all of the A and everybody else was in Las Vegas. Matter of fact, the stock of Atlanta, Georgia, I'm sure has gone up because everybody want to know how they do it like that over here. Okay, Usher, that move right there with his hips. So he did an interview with Charlemagne on a Breakfast Club, and he was talking about he was dropping a lot of like jewels and nuggets throughout the show. So this right here was a tribute to Marvin Gaye. Okay, when he took his shirt off, he said that was a tribute to Bobby Brown. And you see the Kappas stepping with him. I was excited, man. Usher, and I'm looking forward to going to his concert when he comes. Now, this right here started a whole big uproar. Him hugging Alicia Keys. Now, here's the thing: they are entertainers, y'all. Okay, so if you saw the video, you know this is an essence. This is a piece of the essence of the video. They in love. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. And Swiss Beat shut it down real quick. Was like, don't come here with that drama. We don't do that. We only make history. Okay. So I'm gonna let y'all know that his album dropped. His new album was released a couple of days before. It's called Coming Home, and it has 20 tracks, and it's shutting down already. Also, if y'all didn't know, Beyonce released her first country album. Was it like that night or the day before at midnight? So give it up for Beyonce. She hitting us and everybody over the head from every direction. People surprised. Why would she do country? Hello. She is from Houston, Texas. Okay. So she is actually another Black history fact. She is the first Black woman to be number one on the country charts. And also she's number one simultaneously on the R&B charts as well. So give it up for another Black history fact. Okay. All right, so we have a lot of information, but I want to get to the birthdays because we missed the week. So I want to touch on birthdays. A lot of birthdays, a lot of family and friends had birthdays. My cousin Brenda, Kiana, my cousin Marcel, Fiona, and many, many more. I hope you all enjoyed your birthdays and those who have birthdays coming up. A special birthday to my great nephew, Prince Adonis. Yes, my baby. He's going to be 2 years old on Saturday, February 24th. Happy birthday, Johnny. I love you. His mom sent that picture and said he would not get off her back while she was cooking. That is my baby. He is so precious. A happy birthday, Adonis, and everybody else celebrating birthdays. And I want to share with you a Queen Aishah's inspirational soul food for today. It goes, a bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is in the branch. Its trust is not in the branch, but in its own wings. Okay, so make sure you fly and you believe in yourself. Okay. All right, y'all. As I stated, my guest today is Skyy Hogans. Skyy Hogans is the founder, and she's the founder of Skyy Media, Skyy Level Media, and Entertainment. We got to do better than that. Hold on. Naya Skyy Hogans is the founder of Skyy Level Media. It is an independent media and entertainment outlet that covers entertainment news, branding, brand management, social media. She's worked with several artists, and she is killing the game. She started out doing an internship while she was at Clark Atlanta University, and she is a graduate. She did that during, she worked on the Super Bowl, and she created her own brand, and she is making space and taking up space in the entertainment arena and opening doors for so many wonderful people and also awesome females. Okay. And what makes her even special to me is she is my oldest niece to my brother Malik that is right before me. Please put your hands together for my baby girl, my oldest niece, Naya Skyy Hogans. I was gonna give her. Hey, Naya.
Hey.
Thank you, baby, for your yes. Thank you.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am. With her busy schedule, I was like, I got to get Naya on the show. And she actually, you all can check out the interview she did with the Bold Maven. It's theboldmaven.com. A really great interview about her journey and path in life and entertainment. So Naya is from Newark, New Jersey. Or is it Hillside? Is it Newark or Hillside?
Newark.
It's Newark. Okay, so from Newark, New Jersey. She grew up in North Kakalaki. So she has that up north southern swang mix that gives her a great balance. She came to Atlanta and attended Clark Atlanta University and stayed. So Naya, tell us how you got started in the entertainment field and mass communications and all.
That is hilarious because I really did stay for like almost 10 years now. But I know, and I love Atlanta. Like Atlanta is really like a second home to me. I was talking about this earlier. Like I'm not from Atlanta at all, so I never tell people I'm from Atlanta. But going to Clark Atlanta and just getting the experiences that I did in college really like opened the door because there's no place like Atlanta. Like people talk about the old Atlanta all the time, but this Atlanta that we're in now is still like it can be a life-changing city if you really step out and get your own opportunities. So going to Clark Atlanta, that definitely taught me, to find a way, make a way. That was our school model. So yeah, since graduating from Clark Atlanta, I would say I've been an entrepreneur since graduating. I did have one job, which I had for like a year. Since then, I've literally been making an income through my business. So definitely blessed to be able to do that. And I started just from interning. So like you mentioned earlier, I started off interning for the Super Bowl. I interned for Atlantic Records when I was a senior in college. And since then, I've just been, doing a great job at networking, building my network, utilizing relationships, and being able to gain new clients, sustain clients, and, just continue on the entrepreneurship journey.
Awesome. And one thing that's really important is relationships, and not just getting the relationship, but maintaining the relationship. So you talked about sustaining the relationship, and that's really, really important. So how do you go about when you're looking to work with a client, whether it is a corporation or an individual? What are some of the steps that you do, Naya, to prepare yourself? I'm sure you do a lot of homework and background.
For sure. So I think one of the things I learned early on was of course, you want to, look at these pictures.
So that's her dad. She surprised her dad and took him to a comedy show. That's my brother Malik. And that's Cedric the Entertainer there at a comedy show. That was in South Carolina?
Yeah, last year in South Carolina.
Yes. So that was a good surprise for his birthday. And then the other picture before that was me, her, and her mom, Jane. So we all a big family. We still all kids. Okay.
Yes.
We do everything together. Yes.
But going back to relationships, something I learned very early on was, you have to, like, it's great to want to network with people and to, want to be in different circles and get close to people that you can learn from. But then you have to sit back and ask yourself, okay, what value am I bringing to the table? Like, if I go and I talk to this person, am I just sitting at the table to, get all I can get from this person, learn all I can learn, or am I an asset to that person? So something I learned early on was figuring out your value and how you can be an asset to the person that you network with. So I'm always making myself useful in situations, whether, the person I wanted to connect with needed a camera person. I'm like, hey, like, you need somebody to shoot your content? Like, okay, shoot content for you. And then once they realize, oh, she's skilled at this, what else? You want to, learn more about you and have a genuine relationship with you. And that's another thing. Like, you have to be authentic and genuine about when you're just here, to use somebody, or when you're fake or your intentions aren't pure.
Right.
So I think that plays a key part when it comes to networking. One, being of value and bringing something to the table, not come to the table, empty-handed. And then two, just being genuine. And so I think just throughout, especially working in the entertainment industry, the reason I'm able to keep the relationships I have is because you're going to get like 100% Naya, like whether you're a client or we do project-based stuff, I'm going to be 100% real, 100% genuine, and valuable.
Right. And that's one thing that's important. A lot of people don't understand is Lettucey has a song out, How You Gonna Add to Me? And that's in a lot of situations. You can't come in empty-handed. You can't come in with your fist always balled up. You have to be able to offer something. And you also have to be open to receive assistance. So I think that's a great tool. You must have learned that from your family. That's a great tool. So, and what is so awesome is you'll always be little Naya to me. So as I see you on social media, or you share when we're together doing family events, all of your travels, in the travel, you get a lot of lessons and you get a lot of experiences. And I've always told people just through my travels, if everyone was able to go around the corner from their house to learn another culture, to learn something about, I think that we would be in such a great space. And what are some of the things that you would share through your travels that you've learned, whether in business or just in your personal life?
Honestly, okay, so I went to Dubai for my 29th birthday. And one thing that I learned about Dubai is they really take care of their people, right? So for one thing, you're not going to find any trash on the streets of Dubai. Then, auntie, it gets crazy. So like they encourage marriage so much that like when you get married in Dubai, they'll buy you, the government buys you a house. And the house is like, they'll buy you a house, and then they also give you $100,000 of, like the what's their money called? I'm gonna say the Arab money. That's not right. Okay. Don't quote me. But they'll give you $100,000 of Arab money, right? So I think that is so cool because they really take care of their own. But then when you look at like America, especially Atlanta, living in Atlanta, it's like homeless people on every corner. And so one thing about Dubai, they take care of their homeless. Like nobody is homeless in Dubai. Everyone's a place to go, to live. Like they can work. You will not see one homeless person if you're riding around the streets of Dubai. So that really taught me a lesson that in America, like we're really selfish. Like we're a really selfish country. I mean, we've kind of been that way, but to know that there are other countries that if you just cared, or just cared a little bit less about yourself and a little bit more about people, like nobody would have that problem. So that was something I learned from Dubai, and I'm just like, what can we do in America to even get close to, taking care of our own? But I like the way that, they treat their people up there.
And it's really about compassion. So that's really good, because as I travel, like you see different ways that they move, and no one is perfect, but just different ways that cultures move and how they take care of their people. And I think that the spirituality piece, being real compassionate about the spirituality and religion, has a lot to do with it as well. Now, for the $100,000 in the house, do you have to be a citizen?
So yes, you have to get married, but they'll give you a house and $100,000, and that's my tour guide told me that. So I didn't believe it. So I asked somebody else when we were there, and they're like, "No, this is facts." And I'm thinking like, "Ooh, I need to go to Dubai."
So what are some of the services that you offer to your clients? I know you do consulting, you do the marketing and branding, and we got to talk about the Girl Boss Museum.
Okay.
That was just the dopest. What are some of the services that you offer to your clients? Like if a client comes to you, they're new. Well, I guess you probably have a level of when you take them on, you can go into that too. What are some of the things that you offer to your clients? Because you also work with clients as far as on the promotions record side too.
Yes. So Scalable Media and Communications is a full branded and marketing agency. So services we offer is everything from digital marketing. We do brand partnerships. So to elaborate on that, like if you're having an event for your business, or even, you have a podcast, like people will hire me, hey, can you get a sponsor, for my podcast? Can you get a sponsor for my event? Can you come up with an influencer brand partnership campaign for my new launch? I come up with people's marketing rollouts. I do urban promotions for record labels. So I've done stuff for like Atlantic Records. I've done stuff for Empire. I've done stuff for Warner. A bunch of different labels will contact me just in regards to moving their artists around radio stations. So that's really, working to increase artists' music and airplay, as well as getting them on press runs and doing interviews to promote business. So that's like the bulk of it. And then of course, like your basic digital marketing, everything from email blasts, text marketing, social media, not playing like brand openings.
And then now the boss of what is the Girl Boss Museum?
Yes, so it was the Girl Boss Headquarters Museum.
Yes, and that was in Atlanta during the peak of the pandemic. Was that like 2021?
Yeah, 2021. And of course, me, I'm always thinking left field. I'm like, oh, I want to, invest in a selfie museum, because the selfie museums were very popular during the pandemic. We had a little phase where everybody wanted to tap into selfie museums, and because we were in a pandemic, there's nothing else to do but create content, and that was like a good time for everybody to focus on their brand, get new pictures, create. TikTok was just popping in the pandemic 2020, 2021. I'm like, how can I capitalize, what's going on in the world in that content space? So me and my best friend, we came up with Girl Boss Headquarters Museum. And so we got together, we designed like what we wanted the rooms to look like. We found a place to do it at, and then we launched it, and it was great. We had over like 4,000 girls coming that summer, and we were only open for like 4 months, but it was definitely a great venture. It was empowering. We had a lot of events, and people had a good time, a lot of social engagement. So it was definitely one of like my favorite business ventures.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. I was so proud. I enjoyed getting on the swings, going in the phone booths. It was just the dopest creative thing. And then the money room, where the money was blowing. Rihanna had her own space. Okay, Rihanna, she had her own room. It was just very great, and setting the tone for creativity, and giving the opportunity for people to open their minds and see things that they can create for themselves and get inspired. So congratulations, baby girl. That was very dope and awesome. Now you just had this Valentine's networking event. Yes, and it was like a Galentine's. It was female only, right?
Yeah, so it was for female business owners, and it was a Galentine's Day dinner. So we did a lot of networking. People, you know, built bonds, and it was cool. It was intimate. We had real conversations. It was a good time, and I did that with my business, Ladies Business League, which is basically it's a community of like-minded business women, and then we also have an online resource center for women in business. So on the resource center, you can find like grants. Like if you're a female owned business, I have grants up there, ways that you can apply for financial aid. We have like ebooks, we have webinars. Like I'm doing a webinar tomorrow, which is basically teaching people how they could secure brand partnerships, like my for that. But ultimately, it's just a space for women to connect. Like everybody's entrepreneurship journey is different, so you never know what you can learn from this woman. So I wanted to, you know, make it a point to bring people together to, you know, share their highs and lows throughout, you know, being a female business, a female owner.
Awesome. Yes, and I think it's important that we as people pour into one another, especially as business owners and especially as women. So the event that you're doing tomorrow, is that an event that anyone can attend, or is it a cover charge? How do people get more information about it?
Well, it was a free event, but I only could have 100 people, so we officially sold out of signups today. Oh, wow. I'm gonna do another one probably late March, but where I have the webinar, it's online, but I can only have like up to 100.
I got you.
So it is sold out, but if you want to attend the next one, definitely go to ladiesbusinessleague.com. You can sign up for the email list, and we do direct marketing to everybody that's on the email list. So I can definitely keep everybody posted if you're interested for the part 2 of the brand partnerships. It's called Secure the Bag from these companies.
I like that. Secure the bag with integrity.
Yes.
Okay, because everybody wants the bag, but let's have some integrity, okay? Also, what was I about to say? Because I'm having a senior moment, Naya. I'm having a senior moment. What was I about to say to you? I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, I was going to say, so March is a special month because that's Naya's birthday month. Also, is Women's History Month. So we are looking forward to her having another event online for the Ladies Business League. So we'll look forward to that.
Yes, of course. I got to do I'm working on one. So I'll definitely share it with you so you can share it with your community. And yes, I'm baby. Shout out to my baby Adonis. We the Pisces.
Yes. So what are some of the other things that you have coming up? So give me your goal, just general information for your goal. Because sometimes we're working on things and we don't want to speak it in detail. But like, what would you say is a 2-year goal for yourself professionally, and then a 5-year goal for your business?
Ooh, that's funny you asked me that because have you read a book called The 12-Week Year?
The 12-week year? No, never heard of it. Okay.
I literally, I used to plan out I have my year goal, my 5-year goal, but I just started reading that book. It's called The 12-Week Year, and basically it teaches you, because you know how we get in a mode where January, February, March is okay, we kind of chill because we got the whole year to meet our goals or do our New Year resolution. But the 12-week year teaches you to execute at a higher level daily, as if your whole year was within 12 weeks.
I like that.
So I just did some goal setting, and one of my main goals is definitely to launch a chapter for Ladies Business League in New York and LA, and I'm trying to make that a 12-week goal. So I'm working diligently on that. But my overall career goal is I would like to retire by 50 and just become a travel influencer.
I like that. Okay.
Right. Travel. So I'm working on something now where I can use my brand and relationships and start doing some affiliate marketing that can kind of move me in that direction into being more so a travel ambassador for companies.
I like that. That's very nice and creative, and you get to travel and live your life on somebody else's dime. However, because you are bringing the value. Okay. And I have to add, now you come from a family on your dad's side, a family of entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So I'm sure that is downloaded in you a lot. One of the pictures I was trying to find, my dad, Naya's grandfather, had an ice cream truck for over 20 years. He employed over 100 people. He stated, Papa Hogans, Donald Hogans, brother Donald. And there's a picture of us in front of the ice cream truck, me, you, and your dad. And when we think about those types of things, like grandpa's always pouring into us, there's nothing new under the sun. Ask someone that's already done it so you don't have to recreate the wheel. And to look at you and just all of your cousins just do their thing. And like you're in your space and you're taking up space in a wonderful way and creating opportunities for yourself. And I love how you're bringing your friends along. Y'all support one another. Y'all are there for one another. Y'all are building. So it's like y'all are doing things together as a team. And then you are also doing your own individual thing. And I'm sure that sometimes, there are disagreements, but you work it out and y'all do it with integrity in class. So I'm really, really grateful to know that that's how you move, because you come from good stock.
Yeah.
Your mama, your grandmama, and Grandma Jerry, she gonna take all the credit. My mother gonna take all the credit for everything.
Hey grandma, hey both grandmas, hey mama.
Yeah, I know. Now, Grandma Jerry told us, I might be asleep, so I sit there.
We gonna send her to recording.
Right, because she got to get up early so she can get it all our business in the mornings.
She gotta go to work. She gotta go to work.
Right. She be like, my mother be like, I got stuff to do. I gotta go to work. Okay. She is planning a Black History program today, for this weekend in her building. I told her she is the elder statesman of her building. And we had pictures when we celebrated her 80th birthday party in September. It wasn't a surprise. Some things was a surprise, but Geraldine needed to be in on everything. Mm-hmm. So we did that. It was really great for all of us to come together and celebrate her in that way. Yes, ma'am. So Naya, where are you traveling? Where are your travels taking you to next?
I'm going to Cape Town on March 25th.
I think I heard that. Yes.
Yes, I'm excited about Cape Town.
That's awesome.
Even though I'd rather be going to like Ghana, but Cape Town is cool. I'm gonna start there. You ain't got to get no shots to go to Cape Town.
Hold on, pause that. So let me tell you about this picture right here.
Oh. This
was Thanksgiving at Naya's house. We had the 45 and over versus the 45 and under. They still trying to catch up and get their shit together. That's my sister Razia. My sister Masada, she's not in this picture. Masada about to be 50, but she couldn't really decide what team she wanted to be on. But she all the way on 45. She needs to get that together too. So we had a really good time, a great celebration. Naya and her guy Jeremy hosted us, and we had a really, really, really good time. And she brought me. I had a baking business. I don't bake no more like that. But Naya was like, Auntie, she put out a little sweet foot. Auntie, can you do it? I was like, okay. So she tricked me twice. That's it. I don't bake. So yes. So you're going to Cape Town to work?
No, it's like a birthday trip for me. Okay. I don't really have birthday plans, but I wanted to go to Africa for my birthday. So it's a birthday trip.
Okay. So you going with a group of girls, you and Jeremy, how y'all doing that?
Not a group of girls. No. Not that far and not that long.
No. And wait a minute, and pause right there. No, for real. And let's be for real. Because sometimes you be like, you got to know your trips with who you tripping with.
Exactly. But no, I'm just going with one friend. My friend Emma. So we're going. She's actually there now. Emma's a model. So she signed to a model. So she lives in Africa from like January to April every year. So I'm just coming like towards the tail end of her trip, and then we gonna fly home together.
And Naya gonna get some business deals over there. Okay, I already know. Yes. So that is awesome. So will you be going to the well, you saw Usher in Vegas? Didn't you see him at least twice?
Yes, but a third time will not hurt.
No, I'm just wondering. Right. So
It won't hurt. I want to see Usher. So it's been challenging trying to get these Usher tickets because he got 6 Atlanta shows. I done tried to get tickets for Charlotte. Each time I get on Ticketmaster, I'm like number 5,000. I'm like, I don't have time to sit here and wait for this.
mm-hmm.
I have to use those relationships we talked about earlier to try to get tickets.
So here's the thing. He was on the Breakfast Club, and he was saying that, and I don't know what day this was, but I watched it, I think, like on Monday or Tuesday night. Today, Wednesday, so it was Monday night. And he said he had already sold out 2 or 3 of the Atlanta shows, and he was putting up some more shows. And of course, he going everywhere.
Yeah.
He going everywhere. So I'm looking forward to seeing him because he said, if you didn't make it to Vegas, I'm bringing it to you. I said, I know that's right, Usher.
And it was so good. He's such a good performer. Like, I would, like, Beyonce and Usher, I would spend my hard-earned coins, like, to go to a concert, for sure.
So here's the thing. The only time I've seen Usher perform was when he was very new in the business, and he opened for Janet Jackson on the Red Velvet Rope Tour. And my girlfriend, Tammy Johnson, who's watching, we actually went together to, was Jiffy Lube or whatever in Virginia at that time. And he took his shirt off, and I was like, I'm saying to myself, put your shirt on, little boy. But I mean, he's an amazing person. What I'm learning about him even more is I really like his energy. I like his spirit. You know what I'm saying? And he about his people. And I'm just trying to run into him at the roller skating rink. At what is it? Sparkles over there in Smyrna where he's skates. Yes. So yes. So Naya, thank you so much for coming on and shining with us. I just want to ask you, what is some advice that you would give to upcoming lady boss entrepreneurs or men in the industry? Look at Naya Booty. I'm sorry, because she has already. She, as a little girl, she used to be like, Auntie, do I have a butt? Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. You and the Hogans family is bound to poke out. Yeah. So what advice would you give to up and coming young entrepreneurs or just entrepreneurs, someone that may be in their 50s just starting out? What advice would you give to them as far as how to start, how to stay steady, how to connect?
I would say to start. I think sometimes people overthink things, and sometimes all you really do have to do is take that leap of faith and just start, because you're not going to get anywhere if you don't start. So that would be like my biggest advice, is just start, do your research, figure out, study who's doing what it is that you want to do, figure out how you can connect with them, and then start, even if that's just starting a business plan, if that's starting like a social media plan, whatever it is, you just need to take that leap of faith and start working towards whatever it is that you want to do.
Now, when you did your interview with the Bold Maven, they asked you talked about how you have to separate the client relationship from the friendship, so they'll know, and it's not in a mean way, but direct and professional. And I said, she is such a Hogan. Such a Dawson. So explain that. And if you've had challenges with clients in the past, did that lead you to that mindset and that thinking, or how do you handle that?
Yes, the one thing I say, like, I learned my lessons quick. Like, you don't gotta keep popping me. Like, I learned.
You sound like your grandmother. Go ahead.
So I had one instance where, I had a client and we became friends. This was early on in my career. And then she would do stuff like not respect my time, show up late because, we're cool. So she would try to, oh, can you do this for me, for free? Like, it's not like too weird. Like, you're cool. Like, I enjoy hanging out with you, but this is no business at the end of the day. So since that experience, when, we had to go our separate ways as far as the business relationship, I just learned clients are clients, friends are friends. It's cool to, be cool with your clients, but
Mm-hmm.
we're not friends. Like this, at the end of the day, this is a business relationship. Like I
Mm-hmm.
respect what's going on. But your personal business is your personal business. My personal
Mm-hmm.
business is my personal business. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely separating the two.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything more clean. With
Mm-hmm.
a professional relationship.
Absolutely. Well said. Because you could have said it in another language and I could translate it, but that's okay. You said it well. And then I will say, because I was joking with someone else about this, and I was saying how, and I don't know if, the family, somebody has said that it was one relationship that you had, and it kind of, I don't know if messy is the correct word, but you kind of had to draw the line. And I know you have issues where people probably try to use you for client contacts and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one relationship that I understand where the person was saying how they needed more of your time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tried to, I guess, whatever the agreement was financially. And you was basically like, how about we end this now?
Yeah, like it was more so like more of my time, like after work hours, and then
Mm-hmm.
my weekends, and then like, oh well, if you can't commit to doing this, we're gonna cut, your pay. And I was like, no, we're just gonna cut it all together. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just out of here. I'll go double my pay, taking on
Right.
clients. So that's pretty much how that story went. You just
Mm-hmm.
have to know your worth and not
Mm-hmm.
like let people try you, because people try you if you let them.
Mm-hmm. I know that's right. And where's she from? North Brick City. Well, thank you for your time. That was awesome. I'm so proud of you. You are amazing, and you are a Hogan Dawson Morris girl. Okay, and all of that.
I get it
And
from my auntie.
yeah, so let me just tell y'all this story real quick, because she didn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. She has said that I had inspired her. So when when I did some touring with Tank, Jaheim, my boo, and Casey and Jojo. That was like in 2003. Naya was a little girl. Oh my gosh, her and my nephew Nikki, and we were performing. Was it in Charlotte, Naya?
Durham.
It wasn't in Durham.
Yeah, it was in
You
Durham.
sure?
It was at Central.
No, you're talking about when I did the comedy show. That was with Bruce and them. But with Jaheim and them, it was Greensboro or Charlotte. But anyway, she got pictures with Tank and all them or whatever. And what you say? That's when you got the bug right there.
Yes. I like this. Is cool. I'm backstage. I like this. I can get used to this.
That was so.
The funny story about that is when I met Tank, I showed him that picture. He was like, "Wow."
That is, yes. He is such Tank crazy. Funny, he is entertaining, he crazy, and like him and Masada stayed beefing, and they both Capricorn. So yes. So thank you, sweetie. I'm so proud of you. I will see you soon. I will give my list of things I would like to come back. That's her and her grandmother from South Africa. And make sure when you're there, wherever you go to the party or whatever they do in a Jerusalem, let them know that is your Auntie Aishah's favorite. And I'm not a line dancer, but that Jerusalem song, and I go to karaoke and I'm like, can we have a Jerusalem break? My joint. So have a wonderful time in South Africa. I'm so proud of you, as I stated, and you continue to shine your light and take up space in all that you want, majestically and magically, that God has to offer you. Peace and blessings, my niecey poo.
Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you, everybody, for watching it. Continue to watch. I know dope people.
Thank you, baby. Love you.
Peace. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you all so very much for checking out another dope episode of I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. And thank you to Miss Naya Skyy Hogans, my eldest niece, for joining us today and sharing all of her jewels and tips with everyone. And I'm going to check out some of her events that she has going on and bring y'all some pictures and videos and all of those things. Give a shout out to Katanya, my producer in the background. Also, I'm headed to Rendezvous That's not too far from me in Duluth, Georgia. I have a show with Mario Torre. Alicia Cooley is the host and promoter. Darren, I forgot his last name. Please forgive me. And my brother in comedy. So Pete, we're gonna have one more time. Shout out to all my students who are already. I will see you shortly. Blessings and keep watching. I Aishah and follow me on all social media platforms. Facebook, IG. IG, are y'all watching? Are we live on IG? Did we get it right today? Peace and power.